Okay, so let's look at the solution for this second test you're learning. Okay, and keep in mind this is just a one possible solution out of many. You could have solved this problem in a different manner, but the structure more or less should be the same. Okay, so let's ask the user to enter feet. That seems simple enough. So we're gonna say say user feet, um, or let's just say feet will be input. Okay, let's follow the example. Enter feet colon and a space. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's just convert it to integer. We're going to use the integer conversion function because the user will only enter whole numbers. Okay, they won't enter any sort of decimal point numbers. So let's go ahead and say int underscore feet will be int and feet. Alright, so now our conversion has occurred. Let's repeat the process. Alright, inches will be input. Okay, and I'm gonna say enter inches. Alright, and here I'm gonna say int inches will be the string inches converted to an integer type. Okay, great. So that takes care of the first and second steps, right? We ask for the input and we convert it to a number. All right. So we know that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. So all we need to do is to get the feet and inches into one combined inches value. And that seems simple enough. So we're going to say feet to inches. That's a good variable name. All right. That's simply our feet value times how many inches in a foot? Well, 12. All right. So 12 inches to 1 foot. So to find the number of inches in the feet, we simply take the number of feet and multiply by 12. Okay, so now feet to inches will give me the feet in terms of inches, and since I already have the inches portion, I'm just gonna add them so that we get the total inches. So we're gonna say total inches will be int underscore inches, alright, plus the feet to inches that we just converted. Okay, so this is a value in inches, this is a value in inches, so when you add them we get the total inches. So all we need to do, so let me move this, put it up here. Alright, oops, total. Alright, so now let's convert the inches to centimeters, and that seems easy enough. If we know that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters and we already have the total inches, then all we need to do is multiply by 2.54. So we'll say total centimeters, total cm will be total inches times 2.54. Alright, 2.54. Alright, so we have computed our centimeters, so we need to now output the result in a nicely formatted string resembling this. So I'm gonna say print. Alright, we know it's gonna be in a string. So the first thing we're gonna fill in, alright, FT, and something else will be here, INCHES is, and something will be filled in here, alright, and then CM and full stop. Alright, so let's put a dot format, and the first thing that goes here will be feet. Alright, so let's put our feet, and we're free to use whichever one of these we want. We can use the string feet or the one we converted to integer, right? It doesn't matter. So let's use the feet, okay? And inches, we're going to use the inches version, the string version, okay? And finally now we need to specify the conversion, which is this one, total cm, right? Total underscore cm, yeah. Alright, so let me say it again. The feet value, you could use either the one on line 20 or the one on line 21, okay? Likewise, for the inches value, you could use either the one on line 23, which is inches, which is of type string, or the one on line 24, which is of type int. Alright, both of them will work the same when it comes to printing. Alright, when it comes to printing. And of course, we need to use line 29, the total cm, as the third variable that will be used here. Alright, so let us test this out. Okay, so enter feet. We'll start with this example of 4 and 9. Oh, something is wrong right there. You notice, right? Alright, so 4 feet and 9 inches is 144.78 cm. And notice I made a mistake right here. Alright, so this is bad formatting. Right, I should have had a space, a colon, and then a space. And that's why it's important to always test our programs. Not only should they work, but they should be visually appealing. Alright, okay, let's try again. 4 and inches, 9. Okay, great. Let's try it one more time. Let's say 13 feet, 11 inches, and we get 424.18 centimeters. Alright, so to recap, alright, we asked for the input, feet and inches. We performed a computation whereby we converted to a total number of inches, and then we multiplied by 2.54 to get the total number of centimeters. And finally, we performed an output. Alright, we specified what the feet were, we specified what the inches were, and finally we said what the total centimeters were. Okay, so this is one of the solutions, one of the possible solutions for Test Your Learning 2. Great. So this concludes the first unit on the fundamentals of variables in the Python programming language. Keep in mind that the concepts you have learned in this first unit applies to many other languages. So the investment you make in learning these concepts in this first unit will pay tremendous dividends going forward. Alright, so in Unit 2, we will begin our journey into Boolean values, logical values, which will ultimately lead us into writing code that incorporates decision making. Alright, great. I'll see you in Unit 2.